Hey everybody, so I've done a lot of genre discussions lately, for certain film genres, and I like to explain, what I expect from these genres, what's good and bad about them. So for this video specifically, I want to talk about the mystery and suspense genre because this is another genre that's very close to me, very personal to me. A lot of very good films that I like a lot are in this genre. So let's get started. First of all, guys, every mystery and suspense film should have some form of a clever twist. Whether it's The Sixth Sense or Shutter Island, or a film that just completely puts the film in a different direction that keeps it good, but in a completely different direction that we kind of weren't even expecting. And we almost want to go back to it now just so we can see how that twist works in with everything. I really like when a film can do that. I really like how, when you go back to Shutter Island, like, wait, I didn't see that before. Or when you watch 600, like, wait, I didn't notice that before, and all that stuff. It really gives you a reason to always go back to that film. So I like when a mystery and suspense film can accomplish that. Um, I think interesting and suspicious characters should always happen in a mystery and suspense film. Whether it's the detective, the love interest, the love interest that kind of deceives the detective or the person trying to figure things out. Um, Always have some form of interesting or suspicious character in your stories when it comes to this genre. Um, I think good, creepy, and suspenseful music is important for a mystery and suspense film, simply because it helps you build the story. Um, like it just kind of it almost adds to the experience. Music itself can almost be the film in some ways. And that being said, I think musical score is very important when it comes to mystery and suspense films. Um, Always have a good story flow. Make us feel involved the whole time. Um, we don't want to get bored. We want to see a film that we want to sit through. We want to solve the mystery around the same time the lead character or lead characters do in the story. So I think it's very important to have a good story flow. So we're always involved. It flows well. We don't have a sense of the film dragging on. So always have a good story flow when you're making a good mystery and suspense film. Um, I think a good villain slash creature slash monster slash killer or whatever you use as your antagonist should always be good. We have to have a reason why this heroic character has to go after this person or this creature. Um, we want to root for the guy that saves the day in some way, kind of like a superhero movie. Um, because it is a mystery suspense film, we want to figure out the mystery at the same time the character does, and we have to, figure out what the clever twist is at the end and all that stuff. I think it's important that a film is never too predictable, specifically with mystery and suspense, because if your mystery is too predictable, we don't want to sit through all this, oh, we found the clue for this, and oh, I think this person's up to this now. Well, if we know what it is, it's really not going to do us anything. So make sure your mystery suspense film is not too predictable. Um, I've seen a lot of mystery suspense films that try too hard. They try to have this distinct look. They try to have a distinct, mystery. They try to, give all these. I guess a good example is Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Um, I just felt like they were trying too hard. It's like, oh, we got to make this character like this. We got to make this character like this, and we got to make this character like this, and this character like this. So that way, at the end of the movie, they won't know which of those four they're going to know, who it is. Um, and by the end of the movie, it's just like, that could have been anybody. That could have been any of those four people. And it's just like you just randomly picked one and say, well, let's release the movie now because we randomly picked one. Um, so don't try it too hard. Give us an actual film. Give us something that we could say, oh, that was clever, or oh, that was original, or something along that line. Um, Never make the material too boring, and I think this goes for any film. If we're asleep in the movie, that's probably a sign that your material is kind of boring. If you want to turn it off and go walk outside or something, that's probably a sign that your film's being too boring. Um, I know a lot of people love this film. I remember being really bored watching it. It was Double Indemnity. Uh, Somewhat clever idea for a mystery suspense film, but it could have been a lot better. Um, so make sure your material is not too boring when it comes to a mystery suspense film. Uh, and I'm kind of iffy on this next one because it kind of depends on the film, and I know dialogue's very important, but I think it's safe to say that not to have too much dialogue, if you know what I mean. Kind of give us this whole let the characters look around, or Let us build upon something. Let us find clues about the mystery so we can, better understand the twist or the solution or whatever it is near the end of the movie. So, don't have the characters talking for too long. Let them solve the mystery. Don't just let them talk to the neighbor for 20 minutes or whatever in the movie. Make them do something. Um, but like I said, I'm kind of iffy on that one, so it kind of depends on the movie. But uh, sometimes too much dialogue is too much dialogue, so you got to be careful with that. Um, so that's kind of my thoughts on the mystery suspense genre, guys. If there's a genre you want me to talk about soon, let me know down below. I have plenty of other genres I want to talk about yet. So I hope to see you guys here for my next video.